Hello, and welcome to episode 5 of Tiny Bookshop. We are entering the season of autumn, and I believe we've unlocked access to the university, so let's get started. Let's go down here, Autumn 1st, Year 1. Okay, and here we are. So yes, St. Bookston University is now also available. So let's go to the newspaper, and orientation week at the university starts, so we can go there and talk to the students and any staff members that might be wandering around. Um, so there's a summary from Fern Estrada about how much we made, and then also a blazing turnout at bonfire night. Bookstonians celebrate end of summer together at beach, and that was really lovely. I really enjoyed that event. So let's see what we got. We do need more fantasy books, don't we? So, and I don't know if any of these, if any of these count. No, let's go for romance. Is it just drama? It's just drama. Okay. And anything else that might work? I don't know. I guess all the crime books would just be crime. They wouldn't necessarily be fantasy. So I'm not sure I want to spend 40 coins on that. So I think we'll pass on that and just work with those 8 fantasy books if we can. So let's go to St. Bookston University, and we've never been here before, so we don't know what the popular genres will be. So we'll just see. I like to make it, when I don't know at first, I'd like to kind of keep it an even spread as my strategy. And then I can kind of speculate as well, maybe university will probably need fact books and classics at least. Probably not kids' books. And probably not travel books either, but maybe sometimes there's overlap between the travel books and the fact books. Likewise, there can be overlap between the kids' books and the fantasy books. So we can think of it that way too. Let's do one more drama. Okay. All right, here we are on a Monday. Looks like some students are signing up over here for something. Oh, and there's a book on the ground. We can grab that a little bit later. Okay. Help desk student. So that should pretty much keep you going. Any questions? Can I bring my pet to school? Depends. Is it relevant to your research? Yes, totally. That is the correct answer. Say hello to that person. And let's say hello to Professor Wen. Ah, how interesting. A mobile bookshop. Okay, stamp collected. Talk to somebody at the university. I'm inclined to purchase one of your titles, but first... Challenge unlocked. Academic relevance. Can you impress Professor Wen with your flawless literature knowledge? Probably not, but I'll give it a try. She'll only accept perfect matches. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, let's see how well acquainted I am with literature. Okay, lesson 2. Okay, it always helps me if they give like a page count as a clue. So less than 200 pages and something serious and sophisticated. So not upgrading and repairing PCs. We can we can count that one out. Hamlet is just over 200 pages, so I don't know. Okay, we've got the strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Would that be considered serious and sophisticated literature? I'm not quite sure, but we will put it on the short list right now. Nope, not that one. That one's 800. That one's also well over 200. That one is, wow, very long. The Count of Monte Cristo. Okay, Richard II. I guess this is more of a play than what it would be. It wouldn't necessarily be considered literature. I'm not quite sure if that would work or not. Okay, so what's this one? Oh, okay. And again, this is again a Shakespearean play, so I'm not sure if that's really what she's looking for. So let's go back to where is it now? Oh, it's up here. Let's go back to Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Yay, you can't go wrong with a classic like The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Thanks for coming. Hurrah. Not bad. Okay. I'm already familiar with it, of course. But I am always looking to donate copies to my students. Okay. Well, that's fair. I think we're on the right track anyways. We can grab that book. It's on the ground. Let's see if there's another one. Yes, right here. Okay. Oh, and here's Anne saying, hey, welcome to SVU. Oh, wow, I forgot how busy it gets here during orientation week. Oh, look at all the first years. I always feel a little bad for them. They look so terrified. I still remember what it was like running around this big new place, trying to find the right buildings, and the endless icebreakers. Goodness, what a nightmare. But now that it's my last year already, I almost miss it. Time really flew by. Well, anyway, we should do something to help these poor new arrivals out. Could you hang up this campus map in the bookshop? Okay, the Buxton Uni map. Find your way around campus with the helpful guide. While equipped, -2% to customer count. +1 student will come by today. Okay. Great, thanks. Alright, so people are just going in and out of our bookshop. Let's see how we're doing sales-wise. Sure enough, we've sold 3 fact books already. Oh, okay, and somebody needs some inspiration. Let's go help them out. I'm looking for a nonfiction book. I don't want anything academic, though. I'm on a deadline. Okay, nonfiction, but not academic. Right. Well, this is a coffee table book, or so it's described. So, let's see if that one's what they're looking for. Oh, okay, yeah, they didn't think much of the cover, but can't wait to learn more. Great. Might end up redecorating as well for the autumn season. I've still got like some summer items out, so I'll have to try to remember to do that. So yeah, we're selling quite a lot of classics. We're sold out of fact books now. Sold a couple of drama, a couple of fantasy, 1 crime, 1 travel. So yeah, that's interesting. Okay, and that's it. It's business done for the day. Okay, so a total of 22 coins after expenses. Okay, not a huge profit, but I'll take it. It's something. And there's no major events today. which is fine. So we can kind of go wherever. I really need to get more fantasy books if possible. Here we go. Fantasy set for sale. It's a bit pricey, but we'll take it. Wonderful. And then I think everything else is fairly decent. Probably do with more travel at some point, but that's all right. Let's go decorate the bookshop. So I can probably take the beach chair out. So let's get rid of that. And then what else have we got here? Yeah, we can take out the shells. I need to put this somewhere. I can put that there at the entrance. The rest of this I can probably keep outside. I'm not sure about the cooler. I don't really know that I need that right now. But what I can do is put this table down and then maybe place something on that. Maybe the skull, since it is autumn, so there might be some spooky happenings later. And I guess we'll still keep this going just to have that, just to help out those kids for next summer. And this is new, so we can hang that up somewhere maybe. Okay, I think that will do. A little bit tempted to go back to the St. Bookston University, and keep going with that challenge with Professor Wen. But let's go to the lighthouse maybe instead. That could be kind of fun. We can always come back later in the week to the university. So I believe the lighthouse, drama, fantasy, and crime. I think those are the popular ones. Oh, quite a lot more than that. So fact and travel, and then crime, drama, and fantasy. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. I think I'll add another fantasy and another classic. I'm gonna add another fact book. Okay. These sheep are so cute. Let's go. Yeah. Too cute. All right, it's raining. That's not stopping people from coming by the bookshop. So that's great. Okay, somebody needs help. You can't go wrong with a play, and I'm not afraid of a bit of tragedy. But like, don't make a big deal. Okay. Okay, well I did I only have a few classics. Oh, this is a captivating drama by a playwright. So, that sounds like a play to me, right? Let's go suggest it to them. Oh, yes, excellent. How very theatrical. Slay. Let's go say hi to the dog. Arf, arf. Good boy, buddy. Woof, woof. Yes, you are. Oh, finally, I've been waiting to run into you in your famous bookshop, says Moira. Everyone's been telling me that I missed a great deal while I was abroad. Looks like they were right. Catch me up then. How's it been here in Buxtonbury? Who do you like? Who's been bugging you? um, no one. What's your name? Oh, right. My name is Moira. Pleasure to meet you. You mind if I have a look at your books out there? I ran out of reading material about 3 countries ago. Cheers. Hopefully Moira can find something. Okay, so like I usually go for books with happy endings. I don't mind reading young adult fiction, and I enjoy literary fiction novels. Okay, so young adult, let's look here. Not that one. Those are more children's rather than young adult, I would say. Let's see. Maybe. Oh, I don't know if that one has a happy ending though. Don't think any of those. I'm pretty sure that's like a young adult type of book. So maybe that one. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Not Romeo and Juliet. It's not a happy ending book or story. Let's see if this is what they'll go for. Okay, it has a cool protagonist or whatever. Great. Here's Harper. Do you think I should join the Pioneers? I don't like when adults tell me what to do. But Sasha from school says they did archery in camp last summer. I want to do archery too. And this year they're camping up at the old ruins. That's like my favorite place in Buxtonbury. Well, maybe you should join. Okay. Something scary, a good classic from time to time. Bonus points if it was written by a woman. Okay. Let's see what we can find. Let's start with the crime section. Which there are only few now. I know it's a crime novel. I'm not sure if that counts as scary in terms of like a horror book. I don't think it quite meets that standard. Well, that's a dark crime thriller. That's sci-fi. I don't think that's it. That's more sci-fi. Let's try this one. Oh, it doesn't count as horror. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure I had any. Well, I probably did have it somewhere. I just didn't look at all the books. So. Okay, so we're out of the classic books already. And I only put a few in. Maybe I should have put more in there. Fantasy and crime are also quite popular. Drama has been very popular. Well, okay, I think that's it. All right. Okay, let's carry on. So now it's the fish market today. Ooh, and cheap secondhand books. Sure. Okay, a nice variety, nice selection. Yeah, great. I think that'll do. And what have we got here? So we do have a coffee machine to get at some point. We have a vintage desk bell. Formerly at the Grand Hotel, this bell has seen impatience in all its beautiful shapes and forms. Well equipped, +1 recommendations per day. Okay. I mean, it probably means I won't make a profit because I'll be spending quite a lot on that. So I'm gonna hold off right now. And we're gonna go to the waterfront square. And I think fact and travel books, oh, and fantasy, okay, are the popular ones. Okay. Add a few drama and crime for good measure, though. Where's that last one? Oh, I see it. There we go. Oh, and at some point I'll have to, I bought a fish, didn't I? And I'll have to leave the fish out. That also has particular effects. That's all I will say. Right, and let's chat with Walt. Uh, so is the fishing net from a retiring fisherwoman. Um, that adds +3% to travel sale chance and +30% to maritime effects, +1 daily expenses. So that could be interesting. The tattling trout. It echoes the wisdom of the sea. Critics say it's just Davy Jones's mouthpiece. Well equipped. +6% to travel sale chance. While the fish is talking, wow, okay. I might have to get this at some point, but again, I don't necessarily want to invest too much right now. I do want to save up a little bit more. But it is always interesting to see, what's for sale and what kind of effects these different items have. Okay. So something that is science fiction on a really long read. The Stand is one of their all-time favorites. Okay. So we'll start with fantasy. Um, I don't think that was science fiction. That's not science fiction. That's science fantasy. But I don't think it's long enough, and I don't think it's anything like The Stand. Okay. Ooh, feminist anarchist sci-fi. That sounds interesting, but is it long enough? I'm not sure it is. And again, that one's not quite long enough either. Okay. Okay, this is a lot. This is longer. Epic space adventure. Okay, mind-bending future. Okay, maybe. Let's give it a try. Unconventional, but this concept sounds cool. Okay, super. And here's Harper. Hey, thanks for getting us that money. I'm just gonna take it. Okay, so we managed to achieve a stamp for the Sandcastle Fund. Take that. Yep, me and my Baba are gonna buy so many shovels and buckets later. Now, where should we build next? It needs to be somewhere more strategic. Now, how do you build a drawbridge out of sand? Anyway, sorry, can't let you in on our top secret plans. Bye! Too cute. Okay. Okay, a real fear-inducing page-turner. However, self-help books are usually not my cup of tea. I'm a fan of books like In Cold Blood. Okay. So like a crime book. Let's see what they got. Okay. I don't know if that would be a fear-inducing page-turner. Yep. Edgar Allan Poe. Okay. Misery. That sounds like a fear-inducing page-turner, maybe. Monster. It says dark crime thriller. It's not horror, according to the previous recommendation that I got wrong with this one. The Shadow of the Wind. Okay, interesting, but I don't think that's quite it. Okay. I'm not sure about that one. Well, maybe. That sounds a bit like In Cold Blood. Let's see. Okay, great. Okay. Oh, your ramp can be quite steep, you know, says Tilda. Well, it's not just that. I suppose I'm stiff because I've been neglecting my exercise programs lately. I'm just not the type for it. It's frustrating and difficult and so dull. But it's considerably better and more effective than taking dozens of painkillers, I guess. My arthritis isn't going away anytime soon after all, so I have to take better care of the old hip. Yes, that will be my goal for the day. I will leave you to your work then, but don't forget to rest. Okay, I hope you can get the motivation for those exercises, Tilda. Oh, I was gonna have a look around, but never mind. I only want nonfiction. Also, I need to be whisked away by a good travel book. 1,000 Places to See Before You Die is one of my all-time favorites. Anything good on board today? Oh, let's see. This is more of a cooking book. So I don't know if that's... Yeah, they do specify travel book. Another cooking book. Journey to the Center of the Earth. Stones of Venice. Okay, and also we have fact books. Mesopotamian buildings. That sounds kind of interesting in general, but I don't know if that would count as like a travel book. That's about fungi. And that's an encyclopedia. That's about a designer of brutalist buildings. Which, again, I don't think that would really count. It's not really travel, but it is like talking about different foods from different times and places. Let's just see if that would work. Yes, it does. Okay, great. Oh, they need help. Well, I didn't quite make that. Okay, there we go. Okay, they're getting more into nonfiction these days. Also, don't mind if it's a little outdated. Anything good on board today? Ooh, okay. Nonfiction, outdated. Okay. Right. Let's see what we can do. This was published in 1938, and it's nonfiction. Let's see. No. Okay. Not outdated enough, I guess. All right, so we've sold a decent number of travel books and fact books, fantasy, and we've sold 3 classics. So that's pretty good. All right, on we go to the next day. Let's maybe go back to the university today. So yeah, total of 46 coins after expenses. So in that case, I'll get some of these paperback goodies. Nice variety. And then I think I will get this desk bell. And then I will equip the desk bell. Okay, great. Then we will go back to St. Bookston. So let's see. Classic, fact, and drama. Okay. I'll add another fantasy too, just in case. Okay, great. Oh, I see another book on the ground, so I can potentially grab that a little bit later. And let's talk to Professor Wen again. And see. Okay. They enjoy a good classic from time to time and wouldn't mind getting something into more sophisticated. Homage to Catalonia is one of their all-time favorites. Okay, so we'll start with the classics. So this is Oscar Wilde. Classic ghost tale with lots of humor. I'm not sure if that's what she's looking for. Poems of Emily Dickinson. Okay, possibly. Color Purple. That also could work, I would think. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I don't think that's going to be considered sophisticated. It's more of like an adventure. Or Rebecca. I mean, it sounds interesting, but I don't really know if that's what she's really looking for. And then this is more poetry and philosophy. Chaucer, Canterbury Tales. Would be a classic for sure. And Shakespeare, of course. And Treasure Island. Okay. Well, I'm going to go with the color purple. Amazing. The color purple has been on my to be read practically since that was released. Okay, maybe not that long, but like a while. Okay, great. Well, you're more knowledgeable than I thought. I will add the color purple to my research list. And I will return tomorrow for the next title. Good day. Okay. Whew. Pressure's on with Professor Wen. My goodness. There's still some students back there. Oh, it started to rain. Well, a rainy autumn day sounds great for going to a bookshop and picking up a good book, right? I think so.
Hmm.
And here's Moira. Oh, hi. Wow, did you adopt a dog or are you just dog sitting? Oh, he's a sweet one, isn't he? I love
Huh.
dogs. Only reason I never got one myself is because I love spontaneous traveling too
Hmm.
much. But maybe you'll let me hang out with your dog from time to time, right, babes? We're gonna be best friends. Absolutely. Let's let's say hi to the dog real quick. Yes, speak, Ruff. Oh, he's such a good boy. Okay. Okay, so they're looking for a new piece for their collection. Give me something utterly scary, and I'd like to read something classic. The grislier, the better. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see what we can do. So we'll start with the crime books. I would say this is grisly and probably considered a classic and utterly scary. Yep, quite unsettling. Okay. Okay, let's help this person out. Total fan of dystopian novels. I wouldn't mind reading more female penned literature. I'm on a deadline. Okay, let's see what we can find. Let's go check out. Well, no, I'll check out the drama books too. This is a rom-com. Okay, not what we're looking for. Much Ado About Nothing. Don't think so. Don't think that's the one either. Um, that's an alternate reality, but I don't know if that would count as dystopia. Oh, this this could be it. Let's see. Yes, dark. I like it. Great.
Hmm.
And here's Anne saying, have you had a lot of students in today by any chance? You see, I overheard the new first years asking about where to get the books they were supposed to buy. A lot of professors choose books that aren't in the library for their assigned reading lists. The kids sounded so stressed, and I wanted to help, so I hope you don't mind that I pointed them in your direction. I know you won't have many textbooks or academic journals in stock, but your books are nice and affordable, and maybe you'll find something for them, eh? Well, sure, I'm happy to help.
Yeah.
That would be lovely, thank you. All right, let's help this person out. Okay, bonus points if it was written by a woman. I'm into coming of age stories. Divergent is one of my all-time favorites, but what do you suggest? Ooh, okay, so female author. We can let that guide us a little bit. Coming of age stories, okay. Okay, that might be what they're looking for. Yay! Okay, great. Okay, I think we're just wrapping things up for the day. Oh, we're making good money too, which is good because we spent quite a lot. So I don't think we'll make a profit necessarily, but that's okay. I don't think we're going to make too much of a loss either. Okay. Okay, so here's a story by Fern Estrada. A Saturday market bigger than ever. Organizers expect record turnout thanks to perfect weather conditions as our town's ongoing flea market in time. Weekend visitors can once again browse, haggle, and buy to their heart's content. Stalls will offer a variety of vintage clothing, artworks, plants, homewares, records, and more. But whether visitors will get a fresh selection of books remains to be seen. Tip: turning up between 9 and 11 a.m. will guarantee the best bargains. Meteor showers expected tonight. Keep your eyes on the sky from 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. Okay. So, do we need to get more books? Gonna go for this one because it's inexpensive and it will offer a nice variety. So, we got that. And what have we got? I need to look at this again. Orientation weekend. So let's go back to the university. See if we can recommend another book successfully to Professor Wen. So I just need to refresh my memory. Classic, fact, and drama. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. Oh, there's another book there, so we can pick that up a little bit later if we need it. Yes. What do you have today? Anything of literary value? Let's find out. Oh, this is 5-star difficulty. Something poetic. The longer the book, the better. And I enjoy a good classic from time to time. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm hoping the poetic hint will help narrow things down. We will find out. Also something long potentially as well. Okay, we'll see. Let's see what we can find. Hmm. I'm not seeing anything yet that's jumping out at me as I'm kind of hoping there'll be like a book of poetry. Basically, that's what I'm looking for. But we'll see. We'll just have a quick look initially. A poetic tale. That could be it. I don't know. 256 pages. I don't know if that's long enough, but we'll put that on the short list. It said poetic in the description, so I'm going for it. Okay, Howl and Other Poems. That's only 44 pages though, so I'm not sure that's what. Uh, I'm not sure that's going to quite meet the standard. Oh, and then that says poetic short stories for children. Mm, okay. Okay. What was the one? Oh, the Beowulf. Let's see about that one. Yay! I'm so relieved. Well, you're more knowledgeable than I thought. I will add Beowulf to my research list. I have to admit, I'm impressed. No one has matched my literary expertise before. Oh, wonderful. Okay, I've earned myself an A in Comp Lit. Great. Now I think you should have this. Ooh, what have I got? A bust of St. Bookston. So this is the famous St. Bookston. Why does he look different in every likeness? We should bring this to Harper. Maybe she'll know more. So whenever we successfully recommend a play, you get 3% plus drama sale chance, 3% plus classic sale chance, 2 plus coins daily expenses while equipped. Okay. And don't lose it. Bookston might yet reveal a secret to you. Ooh, intrigue. Now, please leave me alone. I have research to do. Okay, that's fair. All right, well, let's welcome some customers. All right, I'm just going to pick up this book. See if there are any more. Oh, here's Moira. Hi, buddy. Have you listened to those new songs Klaus wrote? They're amazing, right? I can't believe that he worked on them in secret for so long. That boy is so bloody talented. He just needs some more confidence, eh? Anyway, I also brought along some drafts today, just some scribbles I had in my travel diary, you know? And we got right to improvising some great stuff. I love when we just get in the flow like that. I feel bloody good about myself after all that. Now, all I need is a little read from you now. Then nothing can get in my way this week. Okay, see what we can find for you. Oh, okay. Okay, so this person wants a book with a coming-of-age plot line. Pop science isn't really my thing, though I'm on a deadline. Okay. A coming-of-age plot line. Well, there's some really interesting books in general, but I'm not sure they are what this person's looking for yet. Let's give this one a try. No, okay. I wasn't sure if a coming of age novel was something like young adults or something like that, but I think maybe they were looking for something a bit different. Okay, let's see what we got here. Give me a fact book, and I prefer to read uncomplicated books. Right. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at the fact books. So this revolutionary book aims to challenge the cultural attitudes and systemic biases behind anti-fatness and calls for a social justice movement that includes fat activism. That sounds very fascinating. But I don't know if that's what they're looking for. Okay. Become a botany expert. Want to impress your friends. That might be maybe more along the lines of what they're looking for. I think those are the only two fact books we have left. So the rest of these are travel books that might be considered fact books as well. So I'm gonna go for botany in a day. Oh, great. Okay, this person's looking for a biography, but not poetry. Okay, not a poetic biography. Okay, let's see what we can do. I'm not sure where to look. Maybe start with the classics and we'll see what else. Um, well, I'm not really. In this totally real travel log from the 13th century, we follow the author's self-insert conveniently named Marco Polo on his legendary travels. This is the closest I can think of to what they might be looking for. Um, Even though it's, yeah, it's probably not though. Nothing screams biography to me. A lot of it's just fiction, or fact books that are not biographies. So I'm gonna have to say I might have something tomorrow. Really, maybe next time then. Yep, sorry, dude. Okay, but we're making good sales. We're out of the fact books, and we've sold many classic books, and several drama. Oh yeah, well, it's not a great selection anymore. It's mostly sold out. So, ooh. I grabbed a grabbed a few more books. I don't know at this late in the day that it's gonna matter, but that's okay. Okay, and we're done. All right, great. Right, so okay, it's the day of the flea market. And what is, oh, that's St. Bookstone University. Let's just see. Flea market is fact, classic, and travel. Okay. Let's get some classics as well. And I think that should be good. Ooh, I see some spooky items in the background. Very good. So let's go talk to this person here. Gothic vendor, greetings. May I interest you in my wares? Yes, you can. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, we have nightmare fuel. So I guess scary books. We're doing pretty well though overall with our book selection. So I'm more intrigued by this cauldron. When successfully recommending a fantasy book, +1 recommendations per day while equipped, +3 daily expenses. There's also a danger element as well. What about the candelabra? So that does not have a danger element to it. The spookiest of tablewares, whose rich crimson color is sure to please any would-be vampires. So +2% fantasy sale chance, and 1 daily expense. I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued by the cauldron, so I'm gonna give it a try. And let's chat with Tilda. Oh, what are you looking for? Just having a look right now. Probably not going to buy anything. At some point, I think the armchair would be fun to get. And this newspaper rack looks interesting as well. It's a place to hold the Bookstore review hot off the press. Okay, so I'll consider that for later. And here's Klaus. Hells yeah, ever since I got over my songwriting block, there's been so much fresh energy in the band. Lux has been practicing their drumming during our break, and they're absolutely awesome. And Moira brought multiple notebooks full of ideas with her from her travels. You should come by one of our practices sometime. We've been designing loads of album covers and coming up with song names too, so we could use your input. Now, all we're missing is an opportunity to play to a proper crowd soon. It's really time that Buxtonbury gets a proper stage. We can't be the only ones craving some live events in town, right? Actually, I remember there was a kid here very recently who was very passionate about live theater. That could be an avenue that would convince the council, right? I think the kid said he likes reading at the lighthouse. Could you stop by there and see if you can help us with this whole stage thing? Okay. Let's go to the lighthouse in the next video and see what we can do. I also want to start spreading the word a bit more. I reckon people are ready to hear about Silent Sleepy. Here we made this poster a while ago. Could you maybe hang it up in the bookshop? The more customers that see it, the better. Okay? Yep, we can do that. Okay, and a new request, calling all fans. Show the poster to local metal fans. Oh, we got 0 out of 100. Okay, there better be a lot of metal fans in this town. Thanks, mate. Wow, I'm kind of hyped up now. I think I'm going to go back to my guitar straight away. All right, sounds great. And here's Harper saying, did you know that I'm a really good finder? I always find the best stuff around here. Last time I found some really rare trading cards. And the time before that, my Baba and I bought some really cool hats. That was so much fun. I think this time I'll look for some earrings for Mum. You should get something too. Okay, bye. Okay. Well, I did get that cauldron, so that's something. And here's Tilda. Oh, I'm so happy to have my dear Moira back. Of course, I fully supported her wish to travel the world. You know, I was the one who convinced her fathers to agree to it. Moira is a grown person, after all, and she makes good decisions. Has her first degree already. This whole family needs to learn to trust her a little more, but oh well, who listens to me anyway? The most important thing is this. She's back in Buxtonbury, and I know she could be quite a good influence on you if you let her. She's such a remarkable person with so much drive. I have a feeling the two of you will become fast friends. Yeah, that sounds great. Okay, what's up? Please give me something romantic. I don't want anything pretentious, though. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's look at the drama. Okay, a traditional Bronte romance with titular intelligent and headstrong heiress. I think that sounds like it could tick the box. But let's see what else there are. I don't think it's that. Sister Outsider. Well, that's more essays and speeches. I don't think that's what they're looking for. Yeah, let's go for this one. Amazing. Surely sounds romantic. Great. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Okay, bonus points if it's from this century. Okay. A fan of world-renowned detectives. I can't get enough of the girl who played with fire. Okay. So let's look for stuff from this century, like this one, if we were villains. So maybe that one. This one as well could be it. Not that one. Maybe that one. I don't know if that would involve a world-renowned detective. I don't know if that's quite what they're looking for. Okay, that's also from this century. That one's not from this century. I'm gonna go for this one. Oh yes, How Wonderfully Contemporary. Great. And here's Anne. Hey, I'm glad I caught you. Do you happen to have another book for me? I've already finished the last one. You know, I've got lots of spare time on my hands, so okay, let's see. A book about plants or rocks or animals, as long as it's about nature. Also, fact books are my usual go-tos. Okay, sounds good. Okay, that's an encyclopedia. I'm not quite sure if that's what they're looking for. I don't think that's what they're looking for. Probably this one, Gemology, A Study in Ruby. Yes, great. What? I didn't even know something like Gemology, A Study in Ruby existed. This will be perfect for the season. Thank you so much. Okay, super. Oh, they can't decide. Let's see if we can help. What's the latest headline? I have to get out of the house. Give me a travel book. Also, I only want nonfiction, but it would be nice if it's not super tragic. Wow, okay. Well, okay, travel books. Let's start there. Yeah, I'm not sure that's what he's looking for. Okay, what about this one? An entertaining yet educational travelogue exploring a sunburned country, also known as Australia. Yeah, let's give him that. Oh, wow. Down Under? Sounds fascinating. Okay, great. Okay, I think we're wrapping up the flea market. Okay, great. Well, I think that was pretty successful overall. I spent quite a lot, so but I still have made a profit from I think from when I started earlier in the week in the game. I would like to think so, anyways. And yeah, I think it's going pretty well. We've managed to sell some books at the university, and we met Professor Wen's challenge, so that was really good too. Um, so yeah, we will continue on in the next video for week 2 of autumn, and we'll try to remember to head to the lighthouse to get going on helping out Klaus and his band and sorting out a stage for performances, that sort of thing. So it's such a fun game because there's all these little side stories and challenges that make you feel like you're part of the community and you're helping out these different characters. So I really like that about this game, and I hope you're enjoying the series. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.